Hello, my name is Audrey Shoemaker. I'm one of the librarians at Walters State Community College. And in this video, you will learn how to set up a properly formatted APA style paper. We'll be walking through all the steps in Microsoft Word to set up your paper, and also I'll show you a couple other places online that you can get more information about that. APA stands for the American Psychological Association, and it is a formatting and citation style that is particular to the social sciences. Sociology, psychology, social work, history sometimes. If you're in any of those or any of the other social sciences, it's a good idea to kind of figure out how to use this formatting style. This is the library's guide to APA. It's at library.ws.edu/APA guide. You can find information here about formatting your paper. We'll be doing all of these steps today. Additionally, you can find information about how to do in-text citations, direct quotations, and how to include references to the sources that you use in your paper. So we'll be doing the part where we're formatting our paper in this video. Additionally, if you need more help than our guide offers, you can always visit the Purdue University Purdue Online Writing Lab for more information. If you'd like to see a sample of an APA style paper, that's available here as well. It's a great resource for figuring out more about how to appropriately cite in APA style. All right, so let's get started. The first thing you'll want to do is open up a blank Microsoft Word document and format the basic settings at the beginning. So we'll be doing Times New Roman, font size 12. We want to make sure our lines are double spaced. You can do that here, or of course you can always open up the little box right here and do it down here. I like to click this box at the beginning, not to add space between paragraphs of the same style. Additionally, we want to check our layout, so go up here to the top, and double check that the margins are all set at 1 inch. This is a default setting. It usually is this way, but it never hurts to check. All right. So the first thing we need to format in our APA paper is our title page. APA's style up to APA 6 required that students include a running head. That is no longer the case in student papers in APA 7, which came out in 2019. So now you don't need to worry about including that running head. If you have a paper that you've saved in the past and you're using that, you don't need to do it anymore. So I'll show you how to set up your header very quickly. We're going to go to Insert, Header, blank, and that should open up our header here at the top. We're going to hit Tab 2 times to kick our cursor all the way over to the right top corner of the page, and we're going to go up here to page number, current position, plain number, and you should get a 1 in the top right hand corner. Double click below the header, and now you have your page number set up. The title page of our paper includes an information block that has some important information about our paper. So we're going to hit enter a couple of times. We're going to keep ourselves in the upper half of our paper though. Center your cursor, and we are going to make our font bold. This is where we include the title of our paper. In your title, you should not be capitalizing everything. You shouldn't be capitalizing nothing. You should be capitalizing like you would the title of a book. So appropriate title capitalization. If you want to include a subtitle, include a colon and type the title of your paper. All right, hit enter. We're going to unbold our text here. We're going to include our name, the institution, the course, and including the course number if you have it, the instructor's name, and then we also want to include the date. This is in the format of the abbreviated month, the date, and the year. All right, you formatted your title page. What you need to do now is go up here to insert a page break, and that will kick you down to the second page of your paper. If your instructor has asked you for an abstract, pay attention to this next part. We are going to center our cursor. It's already done that. I'm going to go home, click bold, type the word abstract, unbold our type, hit enter, and left align. Abstracts are not indented, so you start typing on the next line without any extra formatting, no indentations, nothing like that. An abstract usually does a few things. It states the main purpose of the paper. If it's research, it will state the methodology of the paper, so how you did the research. It will state why that research is important, and it may even hint at your conclusions and or the direction that further research could take. I'm going to insert a page break to kick me down to the third page of the paper, and this will be the first page of the body of my paper. So I'm going to go home, center, bold, and retype the title of my paper for the last time. Unbold, enter, left align, and the first paragraph of my paper will start right here. Additionally, it will be indented, unlike our abstract page. So, hit tab. This is the first sentence of my paper. All right, we're going to come back to this in just a few minutes, but what we're going to do right now is go down and format our references page. So insert, page break, and then we are going to go back home, center our cursor yet again, bold our type yet again. Now, the references page is an alphabetical list of all the sources that you used in your paper. If you only have one reference, then keep that singular, reference. However, if we're going to have more than one, we want to make sure that we make that plural. Unbold, enter, left align. Now, for this example, I've pulled up a couple of academic papers that I want to cite in my paper. So I'm in the databases right now. You can find other videos on how to do that. I'm going to click Cite and get my APA style citation. Highlight, copy, I Control-C, and I'm going to right-click, and when you're transferring a citation from the database into your paper, you want to right-click and use the middle clipboard where it says Merge Formatting to paste in your citation. If you choose Keep Text Only, you lose that critical italicization on the journal title, and if you do keep source formatting, it will actually take the color that's behind the words in the database and put it in your paper, so you get kind of a weird gray color behind your words. So we really want to do that merge formatting. It gets us the closest to a perfectly cited paper in our references page. So merge formatting. Now, one thing this doesn't do automatically is fix the indentation style on a references page. To do that, we're going to highlight it, go up here to the little drop-down guy next to the word paragraph, and we want to give our citations what's called a hanging indentation. So where it says indentation, special, we're going to go to hanging and click OK. And that moves the second line of our citation over one tab. And the reason we do this is so it's easy to see where one citation begins and ends. With one citation, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but let's imagine that I have more than one. Now it's really clear to see which is the first line of each citation. We're going to add a second citation in here. I've saved another article. Right, now this one is the first author's name, the only author's name is Strong. So we're going to add that the same way we did before. Right click, merge formatting, my hanging indentation filters down through the whole page, so I don't have to do it again. You'll notice that it kind of automatically is alphabetical order this time. However, if this started with an A, I would want to make sure I put that above my first article in here as well. All right, the last thing we're going to talk about very quickly is how to do an in-text citation. In APA style, we include the author's last name and the year of publication. So if I'm trying to cite this Benzabid, B 2019 in my first page of, or my first sentence, I would include that after the final word, Benzabid 2019, but before the period in my paper. You do this anytime you are using someone else's words or their ideas. So if you are paraphrasing, you still need to cite within the paper. To get more guidance on how to create in-text citations, please visit our APA style guide here. Go to InText Citations. It will help you figure out situations where if you have more than one author, if you have 3 authors, if you have no authors, there's help for that. Additionally, if you are needing to cite and the database is not providing a citation, or you've chosen a different type of source, you can go to our reference page guide, scroll down, and find information for how to create a citation for books, books with 2 or more authors, web pages, a whole bunch of other things. If after all that you're really struggling, you cannot figure out how to do this, then head to the library's webpage, go to library staff, and email me, audrey.shoemaker@ws.edu. Additionally, you can find me in your eLearn class list, so you can send me a message directly through eLearn and I will contact you there. All right, save the document that you've created. You can now use it as a template for any APA style paper you have to turn in. Good luck, and we'll see you around the library.